They Bleed Pixels is a game that's been developed for about 2 years by Spooky Squid Games Incorporated. This is the first time I've heard of this developer because it's the first game that they have featured on Steam. They also make freeware games on their website you can check out in a link that I will provide. This is an action platformer game that makes you watch your feet while fighting enemies, which is a really fun combination. But before I begin, I would like to warn you that I had a problem with my game crashing. Luckily, you can easily troubleshoot your problems on the Steam forums. For me, all I had to do was go in and change a couple name files. The story in this game is pretty simple. The cutscenes tell the story of a little girl who goes into a private academy. There you are cursed by a book that turns you into a bloodthirsty demon with creepy red claws only at night. She tries to destroy the book that gave her that curse at day, but the book turns her back by night. The story lacks depth, but at least it keeps you invested into finding out the ending of the game. The gameplay reminds me a lot of Super Meat Boy, where your platforming revolves around wall jumps and not falling into spikes. Your moves involves kicks and stabs. You can either kick foes into spikes, use stabs for combos, or you can even kick your foes into the air and stab them to death in midair. The combat system also features a combo system which rewards you for quickly dispatching foes using a variety of techniques and executions. Combos and finding books reward you points, which increases your rank in the end. Getting an A rank nets you achievements, and getting that best score to brag to your hipster and indie friends. There is definitely a linear difficulty curve here. The longer you play, the more you progress, the more you find yourself dying more often. I was surprised when it took 20 tries to get through a platforming section, which reminds me of games such as Super Meat Boy and I Want to Be That Guy. There is plenty of challenge to be had here. You only get 3 hearts and the enemies can be tricky to deal with at times. The game is harsh when it comes to the platforming, but makes up for it with checkpoints and unlimited respawns. The checkpoint system is actually my favorite feature in this game. The better combos you perform, the higher your checkpoint meter is filled. When you fill it up, you have 2 options. Set up a checkpoint, which also fills your health, so you don't have to go through the whole stage again. You cannot set up a checkpoint to get the 2x bonus, which improves your rank in the end. More casual gamers will want to set up checkpoint every opportunity that they get, while hardcore gamers can just rough it out for that high score. I use the term casual and hardcore lightly because this game is hard. The controls here are pretty solid. You have the jump button, the attack button, and the movement keys. I don't like how the kick attack and the stab attack share the same key. You can kick without holding the direction, and you can stab if you hold the direction, or if you're in midair. The biggest challenge here is mastering the double jump because you're gonna fall and die a lot. The game also comes equipped with a completely optional tutorial which reveals new possible techniques as you go along. You do not actually gain moves as you progress. The tutorials you unlock inform you of an ability if you haven't already discovered it. Also, I recommend using the gamepad, but the classic keyboard will just do fine. I'm a sucker for pixel graphics. It brings nostalgia to me back from the SNES days. The graphics do a very good job to keep you from thinking it's a kid's game. Dark scenery with bloody gore, Cthulhu fans will appreciate. When they were designing the graphics, they definitely did not forget about the background. Although I feel like the theme of the background had no effect on the physical stage themselves. The water stage had no water hazards, and the fire stage had no fire hazards. I'm not a big critic when it comes to music, but I think this is as good as pixel music gets. It really adds to the dark atmosphere that this game succeeds at achieving, and the sound effects are also spot on. This game has 126 achievements, both in-game and on Steam. Hardcore achievement hoarders might appreciate the challenge of getting all the achievements. Getting in-game achievements earns you keys, which allows you to unlock designer art. I think this is pointless because you can download designer art in wallpaper form on their website. This would have been better implemented if it unlocked secret contact like character skins. The game also has extra stages which gives you access to 3 bonus stages to play through while you progress through the game. You can find extra challenge here, or you can just rush through the extra length stages if you're playing just for fun. I usually found myself playing this bonus stage for about 30 minutes, so it's about an hour and a half of extra content. This game combines platforming and combat elements in an excellent way. Sometimes it feels like I'm juggling between the two, but when they are combined, it feels like I'm presented with a really good challenge. The downfall of this game is that the amount of gameplay and replayability all here depends on your skill. A hardcore gamer will spend hours getting that perfect speed run or high score run, while a casual core will beat it and probably never come back to it. Or, worse enough, someone will find this game too hard and quit after a second or third chapter. I think this would have been a popular game if it was released in the era of Ghosts and Goblins. Hard, but not insanely difficult. This game will definitely appeal to someone who appreciates Super Meat Boy and Castlevania. The retail price of this game on Steam is $10. To those who are minorly curious, I would probably wait until next Halloween when it comes on sale again. If you're looking for a platformer challenge with an action kick, I definitely recommend picking it up. If you are afraid that this game was too hard, I would stay away until you are more skilled in the platforming genre. I give They Bleed Pixels a 3 out of 4.